The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Albert Ferrer, reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Mohamed Salah!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's a little loose. Oh, sweet feet. Zabani does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham receives it in a... And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Zabani gets rid without sophistication. And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. Berbatov crosses. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for the run. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Mohamed Salah! And that would have been some goal.
Mohamed Salah can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Salah, still goalless. Played out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! And that certainly packs a punch. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely. Tries a shot! And he thumps it clear. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Howson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. That's going to go a long way. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. That's Shevchenko, and the flag has stayed. Chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Kilmarnock with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Real chance! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He shifted it to the flank. That has not gone well.
Substitution in progress.
It's going to be another throw. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Kilmarnock really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not the most accurate pass.
There will be
Locks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. Yamal's cross. And that should get the job done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the